Nicholas is back in Shizuoka, surrounded by Suio Ryu Kenpo instructors from all over the country. They've come together here for a workshop and training session.
What drives these people to risk their lives for a martial art? Watching them practice, I understand that there's more to it than just wanting to become a master of weaponry or fighting. The answer lies somewhere deeper, but only a selected few will ever be able to dig down to that level.
Talking about attaining spiritual awareness is easy. But I think that's far beyond the level of what we're doing. You can only achieve spiritual enlightenment after devoting yourself to training for many years. I don't think people today are serious enough to reach that level of perfection. Right. No, I don't. In the past, people risked their lives in training. You don't see that anymore.
Teachers can offer instruction in the forms of Kobudo, and students can learn them. But conveying the spirit of Kobudo is a matter that exists on a different plane. Katsuse says each individual has to find the way for himself.
When you train, you experience pain, especially when you lose. Yes, if you've experienced pain, you're careful not to inflict pain on others. But children today, they don't know how to fight. So a simple quarrel can escalate to violence and sometimes even murder. You might say it can't be helped because they've never gotten involved in a fight. They've never experienced pain. When we were kids, we were always fighting, so we learned from experience when to stop before injuring someone or making him cry. But nowadays, children aren't even allowed to fight. Right? Because they've never experienced pain. When they do fight, they fight till the bitter end. We're living in a violent age. You know what I mean? Living in peace is best, but I think fighting and experiencing pain are important too. Through that, you learn when to stop and how to avoid hurting others. That's what the pursuit of Budo should be about. But modern Budo is full of rules. It's filled with competition too. There's no room to understand the pain of others.
Kobudo was born in the age of the samurai. In the modern age, the spirit of Kobudo lives on. It is about cultivating compassion and benevolence to others through the unforgiving training of oneself.
And that was Kobudo for this time. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. What did you learn today? What did I learn today? I'll tell you what I learned today. The foundation that all the martial arts I've done up until now has been based on something what I will call sports. With a certain set of rules within whatever we choose to do. For me it was karate in the beginning and I then moved on to kickboxing. There are still rules. What did Kobudo show me today? One thing. Kobudo is based on the foundation of the ultimate goal for all martial arts. Survival. One slice on your leg, one chop on your head, you lose that leg or you lose that head. And that's what it's all about. The ultimate goal is survival here. There are no rules in Kobudo, except for the fact that you want to be the last one standing. Now the importance of all this comes down to one thing, that through your experiences through the martial arts, whatever pain you feel gives you the experience of suffering. And if you have suffered yourself, you also want to make sure that people around you do not suffer in the same way. And that makes you a better person. And hence that makes the world a better place to live in. Because you understand the exact limit to what your body can take. You also understand the limit of other people's bodies and minds and hearts and souls, that everything comes together like that. Now this, of course, is something that we can learn a lot from. My way of viewing martial arts from this day on will be changed forever, for the better. Because the importance of walking on that fine line between life and death creates something extremely more important than just going through the techniques and going through the motions. Kobudo teaches me how to live a little bit more each day. Walking away from this program, I feel a different man. I hope you enjoyed it as much.